When the old Japanese Admiral collapsed in the middle of the crowded airport, everyone stepped back whispering, filming, avoiding him like he was a burden. Only one man ran toward him, a man nobody ever noticed. A single dad janitor with tired eyes, a faded uniform, and a daughter waiting for him at home. And the moment he spoke in perfect Japanese, the entire airport froze. Because no one knew the truth about this janitor, and because of that one moment, his entire life was about to change. The airport hummed with impatience, rolling suitcases, and the quiet indifference of strangers moving through their own worlds. Hidden among them was Rahil, a 34-year-old single dad and night shift janitor. The kind of man most people never looked at twice. His shirt was always wrinkled, his shoes worn, his hands rough from cleaning floors nobody respected. He worked silently, thinking of his 8-year-old daughter, Hana, who always waited by the window for him to return. "Papa, when you come home, tell me a story in Japanese today," she always said. Most people didn't know he could speak fluent Japanese, a forgotten skill from a past life he rarely spoke about. A life before tragedy, before becoming a widowed father, before trading textbooks for mops. That afternoon, while wiping a spill near gate 17, Rahil noticed a man walking unsteadily, a distinguished, elderly gentleman in an immaculate navy coat, medals pinned to his chest, cane trembling in his grip. People turned their heads but looked away quickly. "That's the Japanese Admiral on the news," someone whispered. "He's the one negotiating military deals in Pakistan, isn't he?" Before anyone could say more, the Admiral collapsed hard, his cane skidding away, body hitting the floor. Suitcases rolled past. People stepped back. Phones came out, but nobody touched him. Rahil didn't think twice. He dropped his mop and rushed forward. "Sir, are you okay?" he said. Then, realizing the man's panic, he switched languages. "Daijoubu desu ka? Watashi wa tasukimasu." "Are you okay? I'll help you." The Admiral's eyes widened through the pain. Someone in the crowd gasped. The airport fell silent. Who was this janitor speaking perfect Japanese? And why did the Admiral suddenly grip his hand as if he'd found the one person he could trust? This moment would change everything. Security rushed in. A ring of officers formed around them, but the Admiral weakly raised his hand. "He stays," he insisted in Japanese, pointing at Rahil. Everyone looked confused. Rahil stood frozen, his mop still lying on the floor behind him. The Admiral was carried to a private airport lounge, and Rahil, still in his janitor uniform, was escorted with him, like a personal guest. Officers whispered among themselves, "Why does the Admiral want him? Does he know this janitor? Is this some sort of mistake?" Inside the lounge, the Admiral finally spoke. "You," he said in Japanese, "are the first person today who saw me as a human being." Rahil bowed instinctively, a habit from years ago. "I only did what anyone should have done," he replied. The Admiral smiled sadly. "No, you did what no one else did." He explained that he had been traveling secretly, evaluating security facilities. That collapse was the result of a medical condition he'd kept hidden to avoid international concern. Then he asked a question that struck Rahil's heart. "How does a janitor in Pakistan speak Japanese better than some of my own cadets?" Rahil hesitated. He hadn't spoken about his past in years. "My wife was Japanese," he finally said softly. "I studied there, lived there, loved there. Until the accident, until I lost her." The Admiral's stern expression softened into something almost fatherly. "Your daughter?" he asked. "She is half Japanese?" Rahil nodded. The Admiral leaned back and closed his eyes for a moment before saying words that would shift Rahil's entire destiny. "I need a man like you more than my team realizes. If you're willing, I want to offer you an opportunity." Rahil felt his breath catch. What opportunity? Why him? What did this powerful Admiral see in a tired janitor with a broken past? The answer would transform his life, his daughter's future, and shock everyone who ever ignored him.